Gramps, I heard a noise.
What? You heard a noise?
Yeah.
What kind of noise was it?
A scary
A
noise?
scary noise? Well, I have the perfect thing for scary noises.
Why are they in your bed?
Because I sleep with them.
That makes sense.
You take the AR.
Okay.
I'll get the sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Alright.
Gramps, it could have been the dogs.
Boom! Welcome to a talking helmet, everybody. And in the intro, yes, I did have my granddaughter an AR-15. My grandkids are well rehearsed in gun safety and are experienced shooters. I have no qualms handing my grandchildren a gun. Okay, just for clarity there. So I'm doing a talking helmet because I cannot ride. It's not weather related or anything like that. I had surgery Wednesday. This is Thursday. They did a angioplasty and put in 2 stents. They found some blockage up towards my heart in an artery, and they had to put in 2 stents. So I'm restricted from riding because they went in at my groin. That's where they started, and they ran that thing all the way up to my heart from my groin. So my groin is a little tender, let me tell you. Okay? So that's the reason you're getting a talking helmet this time. So what's that mean? Because they found blockage and they had to put in stents, I now am taking blood thinners. Okay? Which means I have to take them for about 3 weeks, get everything working right and everything else. And then about 4 weeks later from this date, I'll have to go off the blood thinners so they can do the lung surgery to remove my lung. And then once that's all taken care of, I got to go back on the blood thinners for the rest of my life. So that's what, it just put a little delay on everything again. So I got 4 more weeks at least before they do the lung surgery. So I thought, what could I do? There ain't much of an update on the cancer stuff other than I did have surgery. I did have an angioplasty, and they did put in stents, and it did delay everything. So what could I do a video about? Well, I thought about doing a video on a couple of my favorite rifles that I have, just to show y'all a couple of my favorite rifles. So this is my AR-15. It's a custom-made AR-15 from a company called Runner in McKinney, Texas. For some reason, they're no longer there. That store is closed, so I have no idea if there's another store in there. I haven't looked into it. All right. So what's my bells and whistles? I have a Spec Ops 2-point sling on it. I like the 2-point sling. This is a regular plain Jane bipod grip. The combination bipod grip, where it pops out the bipod at the bottom on it. I have ProTech red dot on it. And let's see here. What was there? Oh, probably ought to tell you about the light. It is the JTG light on it, and I have the it's right there, and I have the pressure switch right here where my thumb is. All right. I also have offset sights on it, offset iron sights. And that's my AR-15. I use this gun a lot. Hasn't let me down yet, and I really like this gun. This is one of my favorite rifles that I have. Runner is the company. I have no idea if they're still in business. I didn't look it up. And then my other favorite rifle is my Savage 25-06. This is a sniper rifle. I have a single point sling on it. This bipod I have on it, I'm pretty sure I just picked it up at Walmart. It's a no-brand bipod, but it works fine with this. And it does the job. And that's the bipod I have on it. It has a BSA scope. Now don't ask me all the dimensions on the scope. I can't remember. But you could knock a dick off a mouse at about 100 yards with this big ass scope on here. It is an excellent scope. Matter of fact, recently I got invited to go to a shooting range with a small contingency of United States Army soldiers. They all shot this gun a lot. They all really, really liked this gun. It was shot so much that I had to leave it sit for a long time for the barrel to cool down enough for me to be able to put it in my case, because I was afraid it was going to melt the foam in my case. So that's my Savage 25-06. I purchased this from a guy who was moving. He never shot it, and he just wanted to get rid of it. He said the barrel was changed out to a sniper barrel. I have no idea what that means. Ain't got the slightest clue what that means. And I imagine the trigger's been messed with, because all them guys in the Army said that's the big thing, was the trigger was a hell of a trigger. And they really like that trigger on there. So I imagine it's been upgraded, got an upgraded trigger on it. I really couldn't tell you. I bought it for cheap, and it's also one of my other favorite rifles to shoot. These two right here are it. My AR-15 25-06 sniper rifle. And let me tell you, this one I like too. And like I said, all the soldiers liked it also, to the point where my barrel probably got a little bit hotter than it should have. So that's my gun, my rifles, my two favorite rifles. Just a short video on what's going on. Maybe in the future, I've talked about this before. I know Hunter Honda, and we were trying to get together to do some stuff way back, and stuff just fell apart and never came together. Well, he recently reached out to me, and we're going back and forth again, trying to hook up for us to make a collab. So, matter of fact, I just DM'd him back and forth a couple times just minutes ago before I started this video. And so that'll be coming. I can't ride right now, like I said, so it ain't happening quick. But me and Hunter should be able to do something. Hunter Honda should be able to do something pretty dang soon together. All right. Well, listen, if you have donated to my GoFundMe, I appreciate it. It helps a lot. It's staggering how much having cancer costs you, especially this angioplasty thing I just had done yesterday. The total cost on it was like $46,000. And so, yes, I do have insurance, but you still have to pay out of pocket a lot for that stuff. So so anything you can donate, to my GoFundMe, if you already have, I appreciate it. If you haven't, please go check it out. All that will be down in the description. All you do is click on read more, and it'll open up a link to my GoFundMe, Instagram, Facebook, YouTubers that are helping me try to get, with all this stuff. They'll be linked down there. All the people on Shade Tree Surgeons Discord, there's a link there for it, because they're a great bunch of riders over there, and a lot of words of encouragement, and a lot of them have donated to my GoFundMe. And so go check it out down there in the description. Visit their websites and their YouTube channels, and tell them I sent you. All them down there. James Jaeger, he's been great. So check it out. Like I said, Instagram's down there, Facebook's down there. The links to the helmets that me and Brad wear, the camera equipment that we use, everything is down there in the read more. Just click on read more in the description, and that'll all open up down there. So you know how it goes. If you have served, or if you're currently serving in our nation's military, if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, or if you're on the front lines battling this pandemic, risking your life. We appreciate everything you do for us and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Ladies, flash a stranger today. Boom.